Second. Been a while since I've been live or really on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Cool. I was gonna do it vertically, or no, I was gonna do it horizontally, but YouTube's very hard to work with. I hope audio is good. I hope everything is perfect for this because I need you to understand that this right here, this moment, is a very special event, special occasion. It's a very unique day. Once a year, once a day, this glorious, beautiful day falls upon us on the 365.25 day calendar. I hope you know how special this is. But you all need to understand that before any of this can begin, I have something rather serious to say to you. I have a little bit of a confession to make. First, I want to just apologize. I want to apologize to my family, to my friends, to anyone who even slightly knows me, to the one guy who I bagged his groceries at that food market that I work at. I want to apologize to every single one of you. I've wronged you. I feel like I've just kind of betrayed you in a way. You have these great expectations for me, and I've just let you down. And I really want to apologize to you. And I don't really expect forgiveness for this. I asked for it. I do not expect it because what I have done, or rather what I have not done, is such a crime that it can't be considered moral in any way, shape, or form. And again, I'm so sorry to all of you. I have not ranked all the Dr. Pepper flavors. I know, I'm so sorry. I haven't done this yet. But hey, it's a special occasion. We're gonna do this now. Here, now, we're finally gonna do it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna cry right now. So yeah, hi everyone. I know, I'm aware. I haven't been here on YouTube in like a year. But now is the time which we initiate things, which we initiate the Dr. Pepper ranking. I know, this is huge. This is enormous. I'm back on YouTube. I'm back. I'm doing rankings again. Dr. Pepper is back. Yeah, I fooled you. You fools, idiots, buffoons. I fooled you. I told you that I would never talk about Dr. Pepper on my Instagram. I did not, however, mention that anything about YouTube. So I can talk about Dr. Pepper all I want on this live stream, and you can never say a word about it, because I tricked you, you idiots. God, you're so stupid. Yeah, hi everyone. No, you're not getting free patterns. So yeah, I even have my little board. We're gonna rank everything. Unfortunately, there's only 9 flavors that I have right now, so we only have 9 spots for all the Dr. Peppers to be ranked. I'll pull them out right now. I have them in my fridge. Whoops, that was my trash can. It's very nice having the fridge just kind of below my workspace. So now I can just grab them anytime I want. Okay, I'll tell all the flavors later. Let me just get them out right now. I've got everything ready for this special occasion. I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been so excited to do this, but I never got the chance. And now I have that chance. And it's beautiful, to be honest. But I have everything now. I have everything that I need. It's perfect. I'll list all the flavors out right now. Again, I only have 9 of them. There were more that I wanted to get, but apparently some places don't sell of the other flavors. I also have a criteria sheet to be ranking all of these. I came super prepared for this. Don't expect me to just, taste little sips of them all willy-nilly. This is so important to me that I need to make sure that each of these is done so well, so organized, so clean. I need to make sure everything is done so right. And I'll explain all the criteria later. I'll need to organize all this first, get everything out of the way. I hope audio is good. Yes, I will try coconut too. I even have this one here. Long story about the coconut one. It sold out recently. Or no, it sold out a couple of years ago, back in 24. Originally, I didn't get the original coconut. I only got zero sugar, and that's the only one I reviewed on this channel. I never got to the non-zero sugar one, but now I have it, and that sold out back in 24. It re-released in 25 during the summer. Unfortunately, it only re-released in the West. And obviously, I'm in the East, so I never even got it in my stores. I had to order 2 cases of them from some guy in Washington, and it was super inconvenient, but now I have them. I'm really excited. Also, something I want to say about these Dr. Peppers is that I've been collecting them for months now, and they've all been in my fridge. Now, luckily, they're refrigerated, but some of them may be a little old. I don't expect them to be expired, but we'll hope that they don't taste crap, because there's a chance that may happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen, though. All right. I'm gonna be doing a lot of sipping because obviously I have 9 cans of these. I don't want to drink all of these. So I'll just do tiny tastes of them because the whole point is to rank how they taste. I don't want to try all of them because that would be too much. Well, I'm gonna waste all these anyway because if I'm just taking little sips of them, I'm not gonna finish them because obviously I've drank so much Dr. Pepper. I don't want to drink any more of it. So I will have to waste these, but I don't care. I want to taste. I want to test their tastes, taste their tests. It's gonna be so great. So first off, we need to assess the criteria for these, and I have my little notes section. I have a grading sheet for these, but this is the overall criteria for these, and I'll list this out to you so you don't have to read it. So there's 6 assets that I have to assess when I rank and test each of these Dr. Peppers. Now, there's 4 items that I have to grade, but overall, I'm looking for 6 different aspects. The first one is that I want to assess how the Dr. Peppers actually look. I want to assess the can design, the overall layout, the colors. Colors are especially important with these because really most of these are like the same, but what's distinct about these is that each one is a different color, obviously. We want to make sure that the overall color gives kind of like preps you for the taste that you're about to experience. So we want to make sure the color looks nice, the can looks nice, the design of the overall can looks great. You want it to accurately represent what you will taste and what you have tasted, right? So that's what I'm going to judge. That's going to be part of the grading for these. I'll judge them based on their colors and the overall design of them. The second idea that I assess is the idea of the Dr. Pepper, because minus the original Dr. Pepper, I want to assess the concept of this itself, as in, like, oh, is Dr. Pepper and cream soda a good idea? Is this something that is worth my money? Does this sound like it will be good? I'm not assessing the flavor of it, but like the overall idea, like if you're talking to your friend and like, hey, they made a Dr. Pepper blackberry, and they go like, that's kind of like, that shouldn't fit for Dr. Pepper. That's kind of what I'm assessing here. Before I even taste it, I'll judge that, and that is also a part of what I'm grading here. The third aspect that I would kind of take into my consideration is the initial taste. The second the Dr. Pepper drop falls on my tongue, I want to analyze it. I need to assess it. I want to take a brief sip to assess the first taste and kind of like see what tastes I'm picking up while I'm taking that first sip. I want to make sure like the flavor is right. As soon as it hits you, I want to make sure it tastes nice. I want to make sure that like the kind of fizz in the Dr. Pepper isn't too overwhelming, whether it's too like pungent or. So I'll So overall in the grading, I'll be assessing the taste, but into that grade, there will be the initial taste, the overall taste, and the execution of that. And the first part is that initial taste, which I will immediately assess as I'm tasting it. So for each of these, I'll be doing two different taste tests for these. The first sip and then the second sip. First sip is initial thoughts. Second sip is kind of the overall grade. And for the overall, I'm looking for what kind of flavors stand out. And really with this part, I want to make sure that the flavor of the Dr. Pepper has a good balance with the base Dr. Pepper flavor, because obviously all these like special little variants are this, but they added this, they added that. So I want to make sure that that kind of balance is a 50-50, you know? Because you want the flavor combination to be good, you also don't want it to be too overwhelming in that the flavor that they added is too strong and then it just tastes like a cherry soda. Because with a lot of these, I'll compare them to like Fanta, which Fanta is a pure flavor. With these, it's an added flavor, you know? You want to make sure that balance is just right so that you can taste Dr. Pepper and you can taste the flavor that they added. And the most important part of the taste is the execution. I want to make sure that the flavor that they're doing is done well. Does it taste like advertised? Whenever I'm tasting the strawberry Dr. Pepper, I want to make sure it tastes like strawberry. I don't want it to be anything else that just tastes like a berry. I want to make sure that if I can do a blind taste test of these, and I sip one of these, I want to make sure that I can pick out, oh yeah, that's the blackberry flavor, you know? That's what I want to taste. Make sure that the way they execute the flavor is done very well. So the initial taste, the execution, and the overall taste are all taken into consideration for the taste part of my grading. Well, execution is separate, but the overall taste and the initial taste are part of what I'm grading for the taste. There's 4 aspects for what I'm grading, which is the look of it, the idea of it, the taste of it, and the execution of the flavor. And they're all weighted differently for look and idea. I'm giving them a maximum of 2 points. So for each of these, you can either make 0 points if it's absolutely horrible, or you can get a maximum of 2 points for the look and idea, maximum of 10 for the taste, and a maximum of 6 for the overall execution of that. So overall, it's 20 points, and that's how I'll be grading these. I also have a notes section. I'll be taking like, this is for my initial taste of these. As soon as I take a sip, I want to make sure I get my first thoughts down. Because obviously, I'll be tasting these. I want to make sure that you guys watching out there, that you have the same experiences I do. Or a close, similar proximity of that. Yeah, I think we're all set to begin with the taste tests. I have little score things right here. I have all the cards for each of the Dr. Peppers, and I'll be putting them on here. So let me put all the ones that I'm not tasting right now back in the fridge. So I want to make sure that these are all nice and cold when I taste them. Just give me a second. Why do I have 2 of the original Dr. Peppers? That's weird. I hope I'm not missing one of these. That'll be awful. The YouTube channel, I know I'm back here, which is a bit weird. I've been gone for over a year. I uploaded one thing back in like a couple of months. I forgot what it was. But I'm back here now. I'm doing my thing, which is ranking Dr. Peppers, like I usually do. All right. We're all set to rank the very first flavor of the day, which is the original classic Dr. Pepper. 23 flavors, sorted, established 1885. Mama Luigi. I had 3 done, like maybe half of it or so. But I sold Cheesehead and Beacon Bonnie. Man, I miss Beacon Bonnie. You know, they Jazzwares is doing like an exclusive figure for Bonnie, and it's they call it Shadow Bonnie, but really it's like the neon Bonnie from Help Wanted. And I consider that to be Beacon Bonnie. So I'm really excited that Beacon Bonnie is getting a figure. But yeah, Mama Luigi, I guess, is canceled. Not really canceled, just I'm not doing it anymore, which essentially means canceled. So let's start with original Dr. Pepper. The first thing we'll be assessing is the look of it. And now, I guess for the Dr. Pepper, it's kind of hard to assess it with all the other flavors because this is original, the base Dr. Pepper that all the flavors are based on. And I can't really like judge the execution of this. I guess I'll judge like how the overall taste is, you know? The look of it, I really like the color that they chose for this, the kind of like dark crimson red. Maybe the white on here is kind of a not a great combination with the dark red. I think it just kind of looks, it doesn't stand out to me. I like this kind of whisk that they got with this. This kind of like swirl, like, oh, it's advertising the nice, clean Dr. Pepper, you know? I kind of like that swirl here, but I guess most of the other flavors have that, so not much to say about the looks. For that one, I guess I'll give it a 1 on the looks department, because it goes from 0 to 2. I'll give it like maybe middle of the road for the looks, so just 1 for the look on the grading. And now we get to the initial taste phase of testing it out. Ooh, hear that nice crisp opening of the can? So here's my initial taste of classic Dr. Pepper. Okay, so the taste of it, again, hard to compare with the other flavors because I'm judging the execution of these and I have to judge like the flavor balance with the original Dr. Pepper, and this is just 100% pure original Dr. Pepper. I forgot to rank them on crack. The hell does that mean? Okay, taking my second sips. This is very nice. Nice is the best way I can describe this because it's not too extreme. It's not too dull. I like the overall flavor of it very much. I guess I'll take some notes here. Overall, it's very good. I like because they advertise it as 23 different flavors in one, and I'm not really picking up like too much flavor variety. It's all just kind of one taste to me, which as an avid Dr. Pepper drinker, which is kind of how I've come to expect Dr. Peppers, but it's not bad. I like this so much. The flavor combinations of these fit so well for this. For the overall taste, I give it a solid 9. 9 out of 10. Excellent taste. Very nice. Not too many flaws with it. I guess is that the taste is a little dull, maybe. Like, it's not too extreme. It doesn't hit you hard too much. And drinking these, that's kind of how I expect all the Dr. Peppers to taste. I want some kind of like kick, you know? But with the normal flat Dr. Pepper, it's just super nice. It's kind of like a calm breeze across the summer ocean. I like it so much. Now I can't really rank these yet. I guess for right now I'll do like the middle of the road. It probably will get higher in the ranks, but for now, I'm putting it at number 5 just so that I can compare the other flavors to that. So I'll go right here. And of course, this will change as I do other flavors. Crisp is another great way of describing this. Very crisp, kind of a sharp flavor to me. But yeah, it's very nice. So that is the first Dr. Pepper. of the day. Classic, normal, 23 flavor Dr. Pepper. The second one we'll be looking at, and I know this is super controversial. You guys are going to get so mad at me for this. Let me find it. The second one we're doing is Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, baby! Yeah! Well, not so much, yeah. I debated putting the zero sugars in here because they're essentially this flavor, but zero sugar. And also I have a vendetta against zero sugars for the coconut incident. There's a whole video on that. You know about that. What I'm essentially looking for here is how well they maintain the original Dr. Pepper flavor with, like, because I don't know how exactly they make zero sugar in the Dr. Peppers. I'm sure it's like an additive that tastes like sugar, but it's not sugar, you know? And what I'm looking for is if they can maintain the original flavor while having no sugar in it. It's a monumental task for soda makers, but we'll see how well Mr. Pepper can do it. So here is the look of it. I'm not a huge fan of the black that they use for all the zero sugars. It's just kind of odd, and the way it clashes with this harsh red, I'm not a big fan of it. I'll give that a 0 on look. The idea for these, I mean, yeah, you expect most soda makers to do this. I know they have a diet Dr. Pepper, but I don't have that with me, so we'll just do the zero sugar for now. The idea, I like it. I like that they are pushing these less bad for you products. So I'll give it a 2 for the idea department. And now for the overall taste. First with the initial taste. Okay, yeah, that tastes like this one. And I'm sure whatever additive is in that, I don't taste that at all. It tastes super close to the original Dr. Pepper. Only with the initial taste. The initial taste is great. I love this. I even like it a bit more than the original Dr. Pepper. But obviously, there is the overall taste to go over. So here's my second sip. Okay, yeah, now that additive is kicking in, I can kind of taste that. I can taste that this is kind of like an off Dr. Pepper. That's the best way to describe this one. It's the original the original Dr. Pepper, but off just by a hair. But it's still noticeable. So, yeah, that's how I best describe it. It's just kind of a fake Dr. Pepper. But overall, still, considering it's the original Dr. Pepper, it's still really good. It has that nice taste to it. The additive isn't super noticeable, but like if you were to know that this is a zero sugar Dr. Pepper, you could taste it. Now, if I did a blind taste test between these two, I probably wouldn't pick up on it, which is a little weird. I was not expecting that for a diet version of a soda, but it's surprisingly done well. But again, not as great as the original Dr. Pepper. So for right now, that will go right below Dr. Pepper at number 6. Again, they'll all change. But for now, that's how it'll go. The execution of this one, again, like I said, you can kind of taste it, kind of can't. Overall, I like it. Moving on. Next up, we have our first flavor variant. If I pull it out, is Dr. Pepper and cream soda. I remember this was the first flavor variant that I actually found out they made them and then tried it. I was very excited by this one when I first did it. I remember I made a video on it too. back in the olden days of my channel, I made a video on it. I don't know where that one is now on my channel, but don't go bother looking for it because my old videos are very bad. But here's the taste test for cream soda. The overall look for it. Actually, hold on, give me a second. Because I want to judge the look of it now, because this cream soda that I have right now is back when they did advertising for Jurassic World. But I have a normal cream soda with me here. And I know they changed the look of cream soda because now it's this like really generic text. It used to have like this nice fancy cream soda look to it, but now they changed that for the corporate look. I guess I'll just judge the color on these. This kind of tan that they have for cream soda, I feel like on the box of buying cream soda, the box looks way better, but the actual can itself looks more yellow to me. I'm not a big fan of that. It kind of looks like McDonald's to me with the yellow and the dark red. Not a big fan of the look. I do like the swirls of it. If you see like, ooh, the cream in it. I like that. So I'll give cream soda a 1 on the look department. And for the initial taste, here's my first sip of cream soda. Ooh, I'm getting a hint of vanilla here. I don't know what kind of cream they advertise it as. I assume it's vanilla because it tastes like vanilla. Initial taste is great. I would not say it is better than the original Dr. Pepper, but it's coming very close to it. Well, yeah, that's why they call it cream soda. Wait, why would you make a soda a cream soda if it's already soda? I do like the taste of it. And the concept for this is also very good. Like this is kind of a natural continuation for Dr. Pepper. You have your original base Dr. Pepper, and then you have kind of this vanilla Dr. Pepper. Now, cream soda, I'm not sure if it's a good name for it, but I mean vanilla Dr. Pepper maybe. But I do like the idea of this, and let's do a second sip for this. Okay, now that like vanilla taste is kind of wearing off, now it just kind of tastes like, I don't know, like generic Great Value vanilla or something. That kind of rich vanilla that was in the original sip, it's not present with the second sip. Let's do an overall sip. Yeah, that vanilla's fading. My opinion's changed with the second sips. Yeah, like I said, the flavor's fading away. I would still call it good, but the overall flavor isn't too great. As for the execution of cream soda, considering it's called cream soda, it doesn't really taste like more fizzy. Like with the word soda, you expect it to be like, oh, maybe it's more fizzy than the original Dr. Pepper, but I'm not getting that from this. Yeah, the execution isn't great. It's still okay. It's not too good though. It is a very good flavor, and I do like it a lot, but I don't like it as good as the original Dr. Pepper. And considering that Zero Sugar is like a hair below Dr. Pepper, I'm putting this one below that one. And it'll probably change in the future because there's probably a flavor that I don't like compared to cream soda. But we'll find out later. Our next one, if I can pull it out, is Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. The name for this is excellent. I love the name for this one. Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. You've had cream soda before. Now you get cream soda and Dr. Pepper and strawberry. So the name is great on this one. The look of it, I'm a fan of the kind of pink on the dark red. It gives off this kind of like Valentine's look. It's very nice. Now, again, with the cream soda one, they did change up the strawberry Dr. Pepper to the kind of this like weird looking font. Now, because now it doesn't have the original like wavy strawberries and cream. Now it's really generic. I don't have a can of that with me right now. I just have the original one. Because like I said, these are like months and months old. So the look, I give it a 2. Look is perfect. And here is my initial sip of it. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Back when I was talking about Dr. Pepper, the base flavor, I said it didn't have too much of a punch to it. This one is like a karate master kicking your teeth in terms of the flavor. I've always said this about strawberries and cream. It has the strongest taste out of all the flavors by far. And it's kind of hard to drink, like continuously sipping it. I'm not like I can't drink a bunch of these in one sitting because the flavor is so strong on this one, and I don't know why. Here's my second sip of it. Oh yeah, I feel like the flavor on this one is too strong that I can't taste the strawberry on it. Now I like the bit of strawberry that I can taste. I like. But the way they execute it is just too intense. I know it's weird saying for Dr. Pepper, a soda, but I mean, I like it. When you get used to the punch that it gives you, it's a pretty good drink. I wouldn't say it's better than the original Dr. Pepper, but I would say it's better than cream soda because cream soda is just kind of generic to me. The strawberries and cream at least has something going on with it. Now, whether I like that something or not is but I will say it's less greater than the original Dr. Pepper, but more greater than cream soda. So put that one right here for now. It all move again. Don't worry. Don't worry your little butts off. So that's the ranking for right now. Moving on to our second zero sugar of the day, strawberries and cream, zero sugar. The look for this one, I'm not a huge fan of. I think this is probably the worst look of all the Dr. Peppers. The black was okay for the original zero sugar Dr. Pepper. The black on pink, I hate this. So honest, but it's outside of that, it's fine. My biggest hope for zero sugar strawberry is that the punch of strawberry won't be as present with no sugar. So here's my initial sip of zero sugar strawberry. Okay, I'm right. That punch is gone. It's almost completely gone. Now I can kind of taste the strawberry a bit more. I actually kind of like it. Overall taste is good, but I think with the dulled punch of strawberry that's in this one, I think that kind of contributes to the additive of the zero sugar. Like you can taste that a bit more because I can really taste the fake sugar that they put in the zero sugar with this one because it outweighs the strawberry. Or because the punch of the original strawberry Dr. Pepper isn't as present, you can taste the additive in this one. So overall taste isn't great. Do I like it more than the original Dr. Pepper strawberry? No, probably not. I don't think I like it more than cream soda either. So for now, I think zero sugar strawberry is going below cream soda. It probably won't stay at the last place, but that's where my thoughts are for now. Moving on to a personal favorite of mine, Dr. Pepper Cherry. I don't know why they didn't put like an and in it, because with cream soda you get Dr. Pepper and cream soda, Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream, and then Dr. Pepper cherry. It couldn't be like cherry Dr. Pepper. I don't know why. So naming's a bit weird. The idea is great because a lot of soda makers right now, they love cherry. Like I know Coke does a lot of cherry. Fanta, I think Sprite did once, maybe. So the idea for this is kind of like a natural continuation of the Dr. Pepper line. I think this one even came out before cream soda, so it makes sense. The look of the can. So recently they changed the look for cherry Dr. Pepper. It used to be like a green can with red text, and it looked super weird. I was so confused by that. But now they changed the look of it. Cherry is super OG. It's a favorite of mine. I don't know how it's gonna rank on this, but we will do a taste test on it. So here's the initial sip of cherry. Ooh, ooh, goes down the throat clean. Very similar to the original Dr. Pepper. The cherry goes down nice. I can at least taste the cherry. Because I think back when they originally made cherry Dr. Pepper, it only tasted like normal Dr. Pepper to me, the few times that I did try it. But now they changed the formula a bit, and you can taste the cherry. It's very nice. Yeah, I feel like on later sips, the cherry flavor gets kind of dulled down. Like you can't taste it as much. But overall, I love this flavor. I think I even like it a bit more than the original Dr. Pepper. The execution of cherry is very nice. I think cherry as a flavor overall is so easy to do, but that works to Dr. Pepper's benefit because I think this flavor is great. So for now, cherry Dr. Pepper will go, I guess it'll go above the original Dr. Pepper. Not to discredit the original Dr. Pepper, I still love that flavor, but I like cherry just a tad bit more. Moving on to, finally, we've reached this coconut Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. What a name for this. I had a hard time getting this, obviously. There's a whole story for that. I'm super happy that I have it now. But now that it's in limited stock, I gotta be super careful with trying these. So I'm taking a risk trying it for a taste review. Because they're super limited for me. Now, I heard there's a rumor that it's coming out again in 2026. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's best to be safe and have the stock that I have now and not drink most of it. Because right now I have like a case of it, and I know it's a little old. But yeah, let's get on with the review. Now, for the overall look of Creamy Coconut, they do something really weird with this, and that the color that they added is separated into like two different blues. Like one's a lighter, one's a darker blue. I feel like it would have been so much better if they just went with a solid blue than over this like kind of spiral thing. It works well with the coconut, like all the things radiating out of the coconut. To me, it's a little weird though. Design of coconut's fine. I love the font on it. Like this has the best fonts of the Dr. Peppers. The light blue is kind of questionable for coconut. Like I figure maybe a white or a gray or something else over than a blue would have worked, but looks fine. I give it a 1 probably. So here's the taste test for creamy coconut. First sip. Oh yeah. So like strawberry, the coconut is super pungent here. The coconut is overpowering, but I feel like it's got less of a punch compared to strawberry. Try another sip. And I think with this one, as you take more sips, the coconut gets dulled down. There's less of a kick to it. Um, Overall, the overall flavor of it, I'm not a big fan. The idea for creamy coconut, I don't know why they went with coconut for Dr. Pepper. That's not a great flavor combination. They could have done something else besides coconut, but for what flavor it is, the coconut is done super well. I think a coconut flavor kind of needed to have a kick to it. So I like the execution of it. The idea, not so much. The overall look, okay, and the overall flavor, and it's not my favorite. It's good, but again, not my favorite. If I were to rank it, I'd probably say above cream soda. So, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of moving for this. We'll go ahead and move all of these right now. So, that'll go there. And like I said, cream and coconut will go right below cream soda. And then strawberry zero will follow. So that's our ranking for right now. With the next two flavors, it will change. But here it sits right now. And finally, after years and years and years of waiting, back in 2025, they released a new flavor for Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper Blackberry. I did not get a chance to review this on my channel. For each of these flavors right here, I did review them. Creamy coconut was the latest one, although it was the zero sugar version. But I never got a chance to review Blackberry. I actually never did on my Instagram either. So here is my official review, my full analysis of Dr. Pepper Blackberry. The can design, the purple, I wouldn't say it works too well for the dark red. And again, this is the Jurassic World version of the cans. I don't think I have an original one. No, I don't. I only have this one. So sorry that it had to be the Jurassic version. But again, the purple doesn't work too well. I think it just kind of stands out too much, and I feel like the colors shouldn't stand out as much as this one does. So look is fine. I give it a 1. And here is the first taste of Blackberry Dr. Pepper. Okay, yeah. I definitely taste blackberry in this one. The problem is, though, the blackberry is too strong. Now, it's not like strawberry in that the flavor kicks you in the teeth, but with this one, you cannot taste Dr. Pepper in it. This really just tastes like a blackberry soda. Yeah. Now, aside from that, the blackberry flavor is one of my favorites in terms of flavor itself. I do wish that Dr. Pepper, the like Dr. Pepper flavor of it, was more present, but overall, I think the flavor is really good because the blackberry is really pulling all the gears with this one. Let's do another sip of this. Yeah, I think I've drunk this one too much, and the overall flavor is kind of desaturated for me on this one. But overall, very nice. Not one of my favorites. Flavor is still good overall. Where to rank this one? I'm not sure. Because I think it's better than strawberry. Because the strawberry like punches you too hard. This one's the really my only problem with this one is that the Dr. Pepper flavor isn't as present. I think it'll just go below Dr. Pepper. But above all the other ones. So I'll move these around. All right, so that was Blackberry Dr. Pepper. And of course, we only have one more to go. We have the zero sugar version of Blackberry. This is the only other zero sugar that I could find, because I do know that they made zero sugar cherry Dr. Pepper and zero sugar cream soda, but I can never find those ones. No store in my area will sell them, and I've seen maybe like one or two that has in my entire life, so I couldn't get it for this review. Yes, I have tried cotton candy Dr. Pepper. I'm not reviewing that right now, but I will say it's not too great. I don't like the flavor of that one. Now, I don't have it with me right now to review it, but I mean, I've done it before, I think on my Instagram. There's also Dr. Pepper Peeps. Easter's coming up, so I know stores are going to sell those. I haven't got my hands on that yet, but I guess I'll review it once I do. Anyways, getting on to zero sugar Blackberry. I think this is my least favorite of the can designs. The black, again, not my favorite part of the zero sugars. It does not go well with the purple. So the can design is probably the worst of these. But as for the taste, here is initial sip. Yeah, I don't know. Oof. The blackberry's there, that's nice. The Dr. Pepper is non-existent, like in terms of the Dr. Pepper flavor. The balance is super off. I can't taste any Dr. Pepper, I only taste blackberry. And there is that hint of like the additive flavor for the zero sugars. Again, with this one, that had the additive flavor to it. The original zero sugar one didn't, to me. This one does. So, yeah. That one's not my favorite. That one probably will go in last place. I think it will. I'm not a fan of the overall flavor. It's just kind of to me. It does not taste like Dr. Pepper at all. Do I like it less than strawberry zero sugar? Probably not, because the strawberry zero sugar and this one are pretty even to me, just that they have a different flavor. So I'll probably put this one right here. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for all the reviews. Now, I want to make sure that this is 100% fully accurate. So I'll do just kind of a round table test of all of these, make sure that the taste of these is exactly where I want it to be on the leaderboard. So original Dr. Pepper, very nice, clean flavor. With all these Dr. Peppers that I tried, the flavor's kind of gotten old to me, so my sip of this was kind of but I think these are better judged with the initial sips. So and the initial sip of this one was pretty good, so I'm happy with that one being number 2. I know a lot of people think this is the original one should be number 1 because, you know, it's the original one. But that doesn't have to be the case for all sodas. And really anything, like movies, shows. I know there's like sequel movies that everyone doesn't like Star Wars, you know. I mean, everyone says that sequel stuff is bad. But, I don't know, I feel like I need to give the sequels and the flavors of Dr. Pepper's a bit more of a chance. And that's why I put the original Dr. Pepper at number 2. Because something's got to be greater than that. Something has to be, you know? I guess we'll do cherry next. So cherry, right now, I think is the best one. And, yeah, I think the strongest part about cherry is that it has a perfect balance. I can taste the cherry in it, and I can taste the Dr. Pepper part of it. And that is what I'm looking for in all these flavors. So that one does a really good job of that. The can design, I don't think I mentioned this, but I like the kind of lighter red on the darker red. I think that's so well done. Can design is great. Taste is great. Execution of the cherry taste is great. Idea is great. Overall, phenomenal flavor. Let's try blackberry, number 3 right now. Yeah, I like the blackberry flavor. I think I like it as much as cherry, but it doesn't have a great balance. It's too much blackberry. It does not taste like Dr. Pepper at all. Really, the blackberry Dr. Pepper tastes like grape soda to me. Um, I list this ranking list hour of it to 5 Santa Clauses out of 8. I'm happy you're so merry and jolly, Ketchup. I'll take 5 Santa Clauses. I would like 6, but whatever. So that was blackberry. I'm with these 3 right here. I'm fine with that. Number 4 is zero sugar on the list. Let's do confirmation sip. Oh yeah, yeah. Tastes just like the original Dr. Pepper. Really no changes to it besides the additive, which I can't really taste. Oh, thanks, Ketchup. You're so nice. Again, it tastes just like this with a hint of that additive. Um, I guess it doesn't make sense for this one and to be like for blackberry to be in between these two. Um, but I feel like just knowing that this is zero sugar and knowing that there's an additive in that dampens the flavor for me. Again, I like it. Really love the flavor on this one. But I guess the can design, like I said, didn't like the can design. So I'm happy with these 4. Next up is strawberry. Yeah, again, that punch to it. That kick of the strawberry is too much for this one. It overpowers the Dr. Pepper, which, unlike the blackberry Dr. Pepper, you can taste some Dr. Pepper in this. It's just that the strawberry flavor is too strong. It's too pungent. I do like the strawberry flavor, just that there's too much of it. And then after that is creamy coconut. Again, very nice flavor. The idea of it, like I said, isn't great. Can design's okay. It's not one of my favorite flavors. I think it works best at number 6. Now, cream soda. I'm not sure about this one being number 7 because I remember like way back when I was a little kid, when I had my propeller hat and I had my little lollipop. I remember really liking cream soda, but I feel like it's just kind of weird having it number 7. Eh. I might move cream soda. I don't like it being on number 7 because I do kind of like the flavor. Do I like it as much as creamy coconut? Probably. Do I like it more than creamy coconut? Yeah. Let me do a comparison between these two. Eh. No, I'm happy with this. I like the creamy coconut one more. I think again, I do love cream soda, but with all these other great flavors and the fact that the cream soda one isn't too remarkable, we'll just leave it at 7. And after that is zero sugar for blackberry. Yeah, that should stay at 8. The blackberry flavor is too strong. There's no Dr. Pepper flavor in it at all. And I don't like the additive they put in. It's not a bad flavor overall. It's just not one of my favorites. And last ranking is zero sugar strawberry. Excuse me. So sorry. Take one final sip. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, the zero sugar strawberry one is not my favorite. Don't like that one. Um, again, the strawberry flavor isn't it doesn't have as much of a kick to it, but it just kind of tastes boring overall. Because if I want a soda to have that strong kick to it, I want that over just a boring dull soda. Even if I don't want that strong kick to it, at least there's something in it. With this one, there's nothing in it. I feel no joy drinking this one. Oh man, drinking all 9 sodas at one sitting. doesn't do well with your stomach. But I think that's all I got today for all the Dr. Peppers. I'll move these. So this right now is probably my official list for all the Dr. Pepper flavors that I have right now. Because again, there is zero sugar cherry, there's zero sugar cream soda, and another zero sugar coconut. I couldn't find that one because, again, coconut's out of stock. But right now, this is the official list of all the Dr. Peppers. Right now. Will it change in the future? Maybe. I don't know. But with where it sits at right now, I like it. I'm fine with it. I don't think it needs any changes. I think I've said my thoughts on each of them. I'm pretty happy with this right now. And as the Dr. Pepper guy, I feel pretty satisfied with this. I think it's like finding closure. As someone seeking the best Dr. Pepper flavor, I like knowing that cherry Dr. Pepper is the best one. And I like knowing that the original flavor is number 2 and that I should probably stay away from this monstrosity of a drink. Again, I like all of these. Each one's nice to some extent. But having this kind of order is very nice as a Dr. Pepper fan. So, yeah, where it sits right now, I'm happy with it. Here's all the notes that I took. I didn't take many because I was really trying to speak aloud my thoughts instead of writing them down. So, final thoughts. Cherry Dr. Pepper being number 1 kind of surprised me. I didn't take it to be a like superb drink, but when comparing it to the other ones and seeing how like none of them are super notable, that fits with me. I'm not super happy about it being number 1. Oh, excuse me. But comparing them, I'm happy with that, and I'm happy that the original Dr. Pepper is super high because it should be. It's the original one. And all the zero sugars down here make sense to me. I feel like this list is super organized, super clean, and I'm happy with it. Again, it may change in the future, but for now, it probably won't. So here's how I list all of them. If you're a casual Dr. Pepper drinker, here's how I would judge them. I would probably stick with the original Dr. Pepper the most. Mostly because that's what most retailers will sell to you. You probably can't find the other flavors, especially coconut. But just stick with the normal Dr. Pepper. Really stick with any flavor that you want. But live life to the fullest and drink Dr. Pepper to the way you want it to be. So that's my list. That's everything that I have to say about that. I'm very happy with the stream. Very happy that people came to watch. So I think that'll be it for today. I think I'll close everything. Will I make new stuff for the channel in the future? Yeah. I have some ideas for new videos, not just live streams. I'll probably make full-on reviews of stuff because years ago, I did custom reviews, and I have some new customs waiting to be reviewed. They're posted on my Instagram, but I do want to make videos of them, like fully reviewing them, So I think I will probably do that in the future. Thank you, Ketchup, for being the only guy in my chat. Thank you to everyone else who watched. I will see you in the future. Bye. How do I end this?